Hello and welcome to part 7 of Clear My Duplicates. As I mentioned, I'd originally gone through my collection and I'd taken out duplicates. I put some pictures up a few weeks ago and I sold a few items and also sold some on eBay. The ones I'd actually listed on there. Wanted to get around to try and get some more of these sold, so I was hoping to do it last bank holiday. Never got around to it. On Sunday I decided just to make the effort and get that done. Originally I had them all sorted by A to E and the crates, F to J, and so on. And then I think it was just that, and I got into 5 crates. Because I had quite a lot, like A to E, and because I ran out of space, I decided it was easier just to put them all into parts of individual letters, although B, I've still got a lot for that. Couldn't really use the same photos because I had sold quite a few original lots, and I've added some other ones since then. Things that I'd missed originally, like Clark's and the Howling. Forgot I had a normal and release and a steelbook release. Blu-ray steelbooks I picked up, but I didn't have originally, like Star Trek, although I did have the reissued 1-disc one, but not the 3-disc one. Prince of Persia, Battleship. Ones I'd picked up import steelbooks for, the ones that I could actually get rid of, not ones I ended up having to keep the normal releases of. Things like Sully, Mine, Lincoln, and also ones that I was really going to keep, boutique ones, but I decided I didn't need to because I've got, for instance, Fly the Navigator, Short Circuit. I've got the steelbooks of those. So to each, I got a steelbook of that. Obviously, that's Artificial Eye. Blue is the warmest colour, and the one I can't think of the top of my head at the moment was in a box that I had from Artificial Eye, so didn't need to keep those. So yeah, I put them all into piles, and what I did was did a photograph for every single letter, so A, B, C, so on. Some letters I haven't got anything for, like Q, don't think I have any X's or might not have any Y's either. And some of the letters I had to do more than one photograph for, because I got about 20 in each picture, but if I had more than that, some I had to go into 2 pictures. So in the end, I had about 27 pictures. And I put them up. I had quite a lot of interest to start with. So I've managed to sell quite a few. Still got a lot left, as you can see. So a bit messy in here because I've got seeds on the floor at the moment. Sold some of the ones I actually had up sale originally, and some newer ones. Didn't expect it to died off really. I did try and I put in the group that I was putting in originally, the Facebook group. I did try a couple of the ones, and I had some more interest later on. Not particularly sure if that's from a different group or not, because they contacted me directly. I had one I had to send to America, which was Flight the Navigator. That they paid for the postage. It was like £10.50 tracked and signed, so it's quite expensive. They wanted Super Mario Brothers as well, but I checked that, and that wasn't region free. That's region B locked. Somebody else in America wanted Bronson, but when I explained how much the packaging was, postage, they kind of declined the offer. I can't really, it's like £3 as well. At least with the Flying Navigator, I got about £9 for it. Well, I did actually put the price up slightly, but I got hit with a fee. Whether it was a currency fee or they paid goods and service, I don't know. So that's £1.32 off. So really, in the end, I got about what I was going to get for it, because I priced them about £9 each for that person. And so I did round up to $30. It was like 28 something. So I'm kind of glad I did. Someone else paid me, annoyingly, goods and services. So I got hit with a fee. I did say, this is the friends and family price. So I got 40p off. So that's money off my profit. So I couldn't do much about that. Luckily, everyone else paid friends and family. I mean, it's probably easier in a way, but then it's just having to pay the fees, and do I quote the price with it or without it? That's the thing. Almost like, do I have to add 50p automatically just in case they pay goods and services? But most people didn't. I think last time round, a few people did. but I kind of added the thing on for that. So there's, I did misquote someone that posted for one. So I did say, oh, it'll be £1.53. But because there was 3 in there, and I think I have got away with this in the past, I put 3 in the same thing, and they've just taken it as large letter. But this one they checked, it was 2 these normal cases, and I don't think I've got one to hand, one of the thinner star US cases. And I thought I could try and get it into as a large letter, but unfortunately it probably was just slightly over. It won't go through the thing, so I've had to request a refund on the postage, and I've had to do another one. So basically, I'm paying £3 postage now, or £1.53. So I have to take the hit of £1.47. But I'd already quoted that price. I couldn't really do much. I mean, I did make the point on their thing as well. You know, if it's 3 items, I'll charge £3. Well, I put £3.10. It was actually £3, but I think I got confused because the large parcel was £5.10, and I thought just assumed it's £3.10. But so I did charge some people £3.10. So I probably got my money back on the fee and possibly on that postage. I don't know, but yeah, I couldn't really do much. I think sometimes as well when people order something, they want 2 items and they want an extra item, and you kind of don't adjust the price for that. But you know, is a risk, but it's not £2 down the end. It's not a huge problem. We did actually get some good prices for things as well, and it didn't look like the Flyer Navigator. Looked at that and that was out of print. So I might have probably just charged £4 for it, but when I saw how much it was going for, I thought, I'll get 9-10 quid for it. And some people don't want to pay the prices, and that's fair enough. Somebody wanted once upon a time in America, and they ordered a few items, added some more, but I couldn't fit in the box. There's no way I could physically put in the box, and it wasn't worth putting another box in. Might put the postage up. So I just said there was no room for it. But then someone else bought that afterwards, and I got a decent price for it. Again, I think that's out of print. I think even the extended version, which might have only had a steelbook release, that's also out of print. So there's quite a few of these out of print. I've got things like Expendables and some other stuff, which is things you'll find in Poundland. I probably won't get much for them, if anything. So if worst comes to worst, I'll just take them to the charity shop. And if I'm getting stuck with some of these that won't sell, then I'll check CX price, and if I'm happy, I'll take it to there. Some of the stuff won't get much in CX, so it's not really worth it. I might just hold on to them for a bit. Like Dad's Army, probably did put those in one photo to sell, but I think I'll probably give those to the charity shop. And I didn't put the Third Window or the Mr. Bongo DVDs that I'm selling in the photo, so I might do that separately at the point. I mean, probably not much demand for them. Sort of packed up an item here. Somebody asked me for Marathon Man, Satoichi, Take Shelter, and actually that's why that was. I hadn't actually sold Once Upon America. That was the order that somebody wanted it. I gave them the price, but they haven't come back to me. I did check. I did go back to say, "Are you still interested?" But they haven't come back, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to ship till I got payment, and I'm not going to have someone's address until they pay me anyway. I mean, I might have it from previous, but I'm not going to send out without being paid, so I'll probably put those back in the pile. I have kind of, what I did as well was, before I'd probably get 4 into a Amazon cardboard envelope, still do as large or small parcel, but I end up doing those as into boxes, because I've got loads of boxes, these ones that Amazon send pops in, so I've got quite a lot of these, so I've just used those instead, because it's still £3 postage and gets them used up. Probably at a point where, probably even now, when I probably won't save any more boxes now, I think I've got enough. And once I've got this piled down a bit, I'll probably see I've got a lot of boxes I don't need, and they'll go in the recycling. And I've got some larger boxes I probably don't need, but I might hold on for a little bit, but they're only really useful if somebody wants like 20 items. And as the quantity goes down, then I'm not going to have this 20 items as somebody wants. I did sell some of the little boxes I had as well. I sold the M. Night Shyamalan box set and the Mummy box sets and the Matrix as well. Still got the Predator 1 and Shaun of the Dead, Hoffa, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World one as well to sell, and the Men in Black. So I've still got a couple of them, but And I had somebody who wanted Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but they obviously thought it was the 2-disc newer version, but the one I'm selling is the 1-disc version, so they weren't interested. But yeah, I've got a lot. I'm probably won't get much more interest now. What I do is in the 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks or something, redo the pictures again with what I've got left. I'll probably have a couple more things as well to add to this pile, like Urban Legend and The American. So I've got the Steelbook coming over. That might be today, actually, I'm not sure. And a couple of things as well. And then probably some of them might be easy to see if I've got less in the picture. Like, for instance, if I had a lot of bees and I sold a lot of bees, then there'll be less. But yeah, all my split into 2 pictures, I don't know. But I still want to try and get as much more sold as possible. So I probably won't get to the point where I've sold everything, or, probably until 90% of it. But I think I've got about 400 or something pounds so far from PayPal from all this. And I've probably sold a third of it, possibly a third or something, so that's not too bad. But I say it's not a guarantee I'll get £800 for the rest of this. And I did remember the time to pay all my postage through PayPal balance, because the people pay me through the PayPal with the postage, and I'd rather the money comes off that than I know I am, rather than coming out of my bank account, which I did a couple of times last time by mistake. And I say the one that I pay goods and services, you can do the postage label through PayPal, but I just did more through email, which is just easier. So one I had to redo. I'm hoping, obviously, they should refund me, because they haven't scanned it, so I think I should be able to get a refund. So the one I did for America, I was trying to print the documents off last night, kept getting error. Printed the QR code off, but I tried again this morning and it's printed, so I thought I'll just do it myself. Just as easy. And I had some other stuff for the post office as well, some Amazon returns, including one I had to send back to Italy, where they said they were only refunding me £2 or €2.70. Well, I went to the post office. How much is the postage to Italy? £4.20, cheapest. Tracked £9 something. Well, I'm not paying £9 because they're not going to refund me that much. And it'll take pot luck, it doesn't get lost. But I have got the receipt, and it is. I sell it on Amazon, but it's all of Amazon anyway, really. So if I got any problems, I will send them a copy of the receipt. I did have a problem with the Demon set, where I sent that back. I wasn't told to send it back tracked. I sent it back and it got lost. But I got my money back in the end. But it's always the risk, really. If it's through Amazon directly, you get tracking and everything, it's fine. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna. So I probably won't get any more interest. I did say try another couple of groups. One of the groups set up was a selling group, and I could only put 10 pictures. I ended up having to put the other 17 in comments, which I don't really like to do, but no choice. I was expecting Facebook to come me a spam warning, because I did post a couple of things on something, and I don't even know how I got flagged as spam, because it wasn't, but I got a warning. It didn't give me a ban, but I got a warning, so I thought I was a bit wary then, because I have posted a few things before at the time, but I thought if I post 17 pictures in a row, is it going to class as spam? But luckily it didn't, because if it does, then it blocks the pictures, so only you can see them. So yeah, what probably won't do, I might just put these back into crates, just rather than have them on the floor, because they're likely to get damaged, and I can sort of keep them a bit more organised, because it's taking a lot of space up on the floor. Also, actually, I had somebody who wanted the Invisible Man slip on its own with a 4K release, but I'm a bit reluctant just to sell a slip, because if somebody wants a 4K, they're more likely to want it with a slip, and it kind of takes the value off. So I said no. They wanted a slip for something else as well, but it was... Which one was it? It was the... It's an Arrow release, but it was I think it was it? The Hunt, but it was a standard normal Arrow release rather than Arrow Academy. So as far as I'm aware, the Academy release never had a slip unless the DVD did, but I told them there was that one, so they weren't interested. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to either put a slip of a different release, even if it's the same label and film, on another release, because it's not part of that release. But yeah, so I've still got about, I haven't counted, because normally I go on Blu-ray.com and update what I've sold and moving from my selling category to my gone category, but the site's down at the moment for it, and probably I'm back up for a few days, so I can't get an accurate representation. I'm not counting everything, but I think I've got about 200 left, possibly. Might be less than that, I don't know, but still got quite a few. So I mean, hopefully I can get some more value from some of these, but I say I'll probably be stuck some of them, and I might even look another group, or even do it like a normal buy-sell group rather than like a movie group, just because I might have some more interest there. Because obviously you're not limited by how many people are in that group. If I did have people buy stuff again, and I haven't actually checked if it's the newer stuff I've been selling or some of the original stuff, but there is interest, and people decide, oh yeah, I want that now. So, but yeah, I want to try and get as much of this sold as possible, just because it's just taking space up now. But yeah, that's it for the moment. I probably won't do another one of these videos now, because I've done, it's 7 now, and unless I do another big sale and sell a lot and we're talking about, I probably won't bother. And because you get a bit boring otherwise, just keep showing the same things again and again and again. So I do plan to do the video. I was actually going to shoot another video after this for the slip boxes, but I probably won't get the chance. I don't like to start a video and they get distracted. But yep, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.